Alright, today we're going to work on our balanced and unbalanced forces practice worksheet. So we're learning about forces in class. So forces are going to be demonstrated with a vector. A vector is a line with an arrow, so it shows a direction, and then the length of it, of the arrow, will show us their magnitude. So this isn't to scale, but usually you would see a larger force would have a larger arrow. But this is just practice. So what we learned today is the net force is if they're working together, it's going to add the forces. So if someone is pushing an object with 5 newtons to the right and it's getting help with something else with 10 newtons to the right, we're going to add them. So the total force for this one is 15 newtons to the right. Here again, we're going the same way, so we're going to add those forces. So the force vector will be to the right, a magnitude of 18 newtons. Number 3 is as if we're playing tug of war. So if someone is pulling to the left with a magnitude of 8 newtons and someone's pulling to the right with a force of 4 newtons, the object will move to the left because that's more powerful with a magnitude of 4 newtons. We would take the difference between those two numbers because they're working in opposite. Again, if we're having one object moved to the right and it's met with another object being pushed to the left, we're going to take the difference between these two, and that's going to be 19 newtons. But now we need to figure out where is it going to go, and it's going to go to the right because the bigger one is there. I'm going to jump down. So see how they're all to the right on this number? We're simply just going to add them, and it's going to go to the right. And I think that's 32 newtons. If we do this one, we can see that these are the same way, so we can add them and then subtract that. So if you add, this is 22 newtons minus 22 newtons would be a force of 0 newtons, would not move at all. And our final example today, we're going to do 13. These are the same, so we're going to add them. So it has a downward vector of 13 newtons met with an upward vector of 18 newtons. I just brought that down. So who's going to win the battle? It'll go up by a magnitude of 5 newtons. I hope that helps.